that is one kind of agency construction management. The only main point here is that the construction manager here is the advisor for the owner. That means that it stay away from the contractual relationship between the owner and designer and construction professionals. Okay, so that means that the owner still have direct contractual relationship with the designs and construction professionals, and the construction manager here is only the advisor or consultant for the owner. And for most agency and at risk arrangement, construction manager here is an organization. We call it construction manager organization. Not one person, but it is an organization, a group of people. Okay. In general, the construction management manager is will give the owner the advice related to the construction process. Involve maybe the cost, the time, yeah, construction process. Yeah, okay, that is the thing. That different from project manager. Project manager, as I told you before, project manager is the one who take care of the project from the beginning until the end and read to many aspects, many aspects of the project. But construction manager does only involve much in the construction process. Okay, every aspect of the construction process. Okay, so that is the idea. So with the agency construction management arrangement, construction manager will be an advisor, and it has the contractual relationship with the owner only. Yeah, and the owner still have the direct contractual relationship with other parties. And here it is just only one type of agency. Here you can have a general contractor and here subcontractor. Okay, that is the other ideas. So this relationship is normal. Okay, here we have thus only one CM for the owner to give him the advice. And about the CM. RSCM is that the construction manager will stay at this position. That means that he has the contractual relationship with the owner, and he will have the contractual relationship with other trade contractor. Yeah, that means that he acts sometimes like the prime contractor. Yeah, like prime contractor. You see here, this is similar to the design build arrangement we learned in the last time. Here is the PM. Here's the position of PM. Yeah, of prime contractor PC. Okay, prime contractor. Here the construction manager will have the responsibility with the owner that he have to take care all of the construction process. And he have contractual relationship with the trade contractor. Trade contractor can be, that is a contractor in many fields, like the for example MEP contractor, vendors, own vendors, and many kind subcontractor, and AE is subconsultants as normal. So there is at risk, and here is summarize the main things I've just introduced. Just differentiate between agency and at risk. Okay, agency, the CM just only the advisor. Yeah, only the advisor. CM acts as an extension of the owner's staff. Yeah, that means that he assumes little risk. He's just only advisor, and depends on the requirement from the owner. He will give advice on all aspects that the owner requires. So therefore, that is little risk for him. Yeah, others only the advisor. And the owner will control the trade contractors and designer professional. Yeah. And CM also provides owner all advice on all matter related to the construction. Yeah, that is the same idea with this. Yeah, with agency. CM does only relate to the construction. And here CM occupies a contractual position between the owner and trade. Okay, that I explained for you before. And normally the payment contract between the owner and CM, they can apply the guarantee maximum contract price, GMP. We will speak about it more when we study about the construction contract. Okay, but here I can tell you that yeah, the CM when he make the contract with the owner, he can say that okay, with this project, I will assure you that the price for the construction process, yeah, the price will not exceed the maximum price. So that is called guarantee maximum price. Okay, that's mean. And in all case, the price will not exceed one fixed price, one maximum price. Okay, so normally there is this requirement in the contract between the owner and the CM. Yeah. But there is one thing that is different from the roles of CM and PC. Prime contractor is the one who have to normally he perform the work in the aside. Okay, he do it, and some of work he will pass to the subcontractors. But normally the PC prime contractor will do the work, but with the CM. Most or all of the actual construction is performed by trade contractors. That means that the CM is just only the something like the manager to control the work of all trade contractors. That is the difference between the at-risk construction management and DBB. Yeah, you see here. Here's the position of CM like PC. Yeah, but in this case, CM may not perform actual work. He's just only the manager. Okay, it's just only manage the work, and all the work will be done by trade contractors. So that is different. Okay, but in DBB, the PC have to perform the work. Some of the work the PC will perform it. Okay, so that is the things, the difference between a risk and agency. Here we call a risk because with this type of arrangement, the CM will face the risk, will have risks, higher risks than agency. Yeah, because now he is in a very important position. Yeah, here. Yeah. So therefore, he has higher risk. So they call it at risk CM, and he has agency CM. Okay, so that is the main idea. So advantage and disadvantage. The advantage, actually I will not review all of the text I said here. You can read it and you can make the question if the one said something you don't understand. But we can consider. I just say some things. If with the construction management arrangements, the owner have there is one advantage for the owner is that he has opportunities to review the design alternatives earlier because the CM, yeah, because there is a CM at the early stage, at the design stage of the project. So therefore, the design alternatives can be reviewed. Yeah, it will be constructability more feasible. So therefore, it can be, the owner can achieve the project with near optimal balance of time, cost, and quality. Because in the project process. And therefore they can identify the material and equipment early during the design phase, and he can order it earlier before the construction process. And with this arrangement, they may less exposure to the contract claims and litigation. That means that normally, if the project performed with the DBB, for example, there are many conflicts between the design and the construction professionals. But with this kind of arrangement, this conflict can be reduced. So therefore, the claims, there are maybe fewer claims and litigation than DBB, for example. Okay. And here is some advantage for agency and advantage for at risk. So I will not speak about it more because we don't have time to review every text here. But I just give it. If you have questions, so you will give me the questions later. Okay. So you will read it by yourself. Okay, so now I speak for one idea. With the CM arrangement, the phase construction can be applied. That means that it makes the schedule more flexible. You see that here, for example, with design bid build. With the design bid build arrangements, you have to finish the design, and then you have bidding, and then the construction process. They must come after each other. Okay? But with phase construction, they can apply some parts of work and finish, and the other part can start without waiting for everything finished. For example, the foundation here, you see, the foundation here, they can, when they finish the design, the foundation, they can perform the tendering process to choose a contractor. And during the time when they finish the design here, they can start the design structural frame here. And you see here, that is something like we call it the phase collection. It can start out. Not that means that they don't need to wait everything finished, the design finished, but they can, some part of design can finish, and the next step, the tendering can start. You see here. So with management, construction management, the delivery system, they can apply this kind of construction. So therefore, they save the time. Here you see here, it takes 42 months to finish the project, but here they finish in 30 months. Okay, so that means with this kind of delivery system, the project schedule can be more flexible. That is one idea, one advantage. Disadvantage, disadvantage. We have this advantage for corresponding to agency and at risk, CM. So I want you to read it for some seconds and tell me if you have something you don't really understand. Do you have any, do you find out any point that you don't really understand about this and this? Do you have anything that you don't understand? No idea?
Teacher, I don't understand. All party must be committed from the beginning. What's committed? They have to at the beginning.
Where is this?
On
All parties must be
yes.
committed. Yeah, okay. What is the main idea? What is the meaning of committed?
Cam kết.
Okay. Commit nghĩa là giao phó, ủy nhiệm, ủy thác, đúng không ạ? Đúng không ạ? All parties. Okay. And if the other, okay, that is agency. That is agency. With the agency, actually from the beginning, that means that what should we say? On parties. Actually, parties here, you mean that is the design professionals, the construction professionals, the CM. Okay, we speak about the main parties, of the project, and when the the construction manager involved in the project, that is the agency, yeah, he's advisor from the beginning. So if we look at this. Look at this. The owner will have contractual relationship with the AE and all the trade contractors, With this type of agency relationship chart, that means that all parties, when the owner will have direct relationship with AE, direct with each contractor, and the relationship with the CM. So actually, all parties, I think, it's not really okay. If the design performed first by the AE, so the trade contractor will come later. Of course, we have a tendering process here. So therefore, if we say all parties, that is not really exactly. We say that, yeah, from the beginning, CM and AE involved from the beginning. Okay, CM and AE. The trade contractors will involved later, after the bidding process. Okay, so when the CM and AE involved at the beginning, so the owner will not, they must be committed. They must be committed with the work with the owner as normal, and when the CM gives the advice related to the construction process, that means that the way to perform the work later will be involved very earlier during the design phase. Of course, there is one way that the owner will choose a trade contractor earlier or after or later. If you see that with the phase construction, if they separate the work, so the trade contractor can involve earlier. So therefore, maybe from the beginning or a little bit later, all the parties, trade contractors also involved. So they say that, yeah, many parties of the work will be committed at the very early at the beginning of the design phase. Yeah, beginning, that means at the design phase. Yeah, earlier than the DBB. Yeah, that is just only the idea. Yeah.
Okay.
Excuse me. So, can you explain for me about the hierarchy of load reputation in this case of agency construction delivery system?
Agency construction.
Yes, hierarchy of load reputation.
Reputation. Where is this? Advantage or disadvantage?
Disadvantage of agency construction management in delivery system. Hierarchy of load reputation. What does this mean? Is it correct?
I don't list here. Is that right? Which one? There is no text here.
Oh. I read on the slide that has mentioned high risk upload reputation.
Where? Which slide? This slide?
Yeah. No.
There is no the words. Okay, high risk of
Load of reputation.
reputation.
Yeah.
Load. What is load?
Load of reputation. Có nghĩa là cái nguy cơ cao của việc không có cái sự reputation nên sự nổi tiếng, cái sự cũng mất đi danh tiếng, mất đi danh tiếng.
Reputation. Okay. Wait a minute. Trong slide của cô có cái đấy hả?
Vâng ạ.
Trong slide in ra, trong text này không có, trong slide này không có đúng không?
Slide của cô thì không có, nhưng cái slide trước cô gửi cho em thì lại có.
Okay.
High risk, mất đi cái sự danh tiếng.
Ok. Để cô một chút. Reputation là uy là ok, reputation. High risk tức là ở đây ý muốn nói rằng là tức là không có cái động lực của cái việc mà giữ uy tín đúng không? Tức là họ hay là như nào? Tôi chưa nhớ cái câu đấy. Em nói lại câu này này.
Có nghĩa là
có cái rủi ro cao của cái việc gì?
Vâng, rủi ro cao của việc mất danh tiếng ấy. Thì em không hiểu là đây mất danh tiếng là cho cái như thế nào, nó không rõ ràng.
High risk of lost reputation.
Vâng.
If there is the ideas, okay, I will think about it. Reputation. Trong cái phần agency hả?
Dạ vâng ạ. Trong phần agency ạ. Cái chỗ đấy nó thay còn cái chỗ của cô đang là increase overhead cost. Thì trong cái phần slide cũ nó là high risk upload reputation.
Ok, high risk. Có lẽ là vì như vậy nên cô mới bỏ đi. Cô không nhớ lắm cái lúc đó, cái lúc cô soạn đấy, high risk of lost reputation. Có lẽ nó không được clear lắm.
Vâng, thì chắc có thể là cô thay rồi.
Ok, so thật ra thì khi mà involve vào công việc, dù cho bất cứ hình thức delivery system nào, involve vào trong bất cứ tình huống nào, thì tất cả các đơn bên đều muốn giữ cái reputation của họ. Đấy là chắc chắn đúng không ạ?
Yes.
Đấy là cái không bao giờ ấy cả. Thế nhưng mà ok, if we compare between agency and ethics, other agency arrangements, the CM has a lower responsibility level. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So therefore, he don't really has stress on his work. Yeah. So if we compare between agency and at risk, so if we do at risk, the CM will pay more stress on the work than with the agency. So maybe at the agency, when compared with the at risk, the CM can face a risk of lost reputations. When we in some we can when we compare it with the agency and the at risk, maybe it is the idea. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, I understand.
That's okay. But in general, every party of the work, they need to keep their reputation. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They try to keep reputation, but yeah.
So okay. So that is the CM. Now we move to the next delivery system, PM. Okay, with the PM, that is very simple. That the PM will be the highest level management. The owner, they don't want to relate to mainly the work of the project. So they hire a project manager organization. Yeah, please remember that CM or PM here, that is an organization, a group of people, a team. Yes, that is
Yeah.
not a specific person. Okay, so the PM here, he will stay here, and below him, they can apply every kind of delivery system like DBB, CM. Yeah, it's very flexible. Okay, but there is one PM here. That is the idea. Yeah, below PM, they can apply DB or construction management delivery system without problem. Yeah, but the PM will be the representatives of the owner. For example, in Vietnam, many projects from owned by government, they will leave the work to the project management organization of every. You know that in Vietnam, in every city or district, they will have a project management organization to perform the work of all projects owned by the government. Do you understand? Ở Việt Nam mình gọi là các ban quản lý đấy. Hà Nội, riêng Hà Nội, ok, riêng Hà Nội trong tất cả các quận, ví dụ ban quản lý quận Đống Đa, ban quản lý quận Ba Đình, tất cả các ban quản lý đều là người đại diện cho chính phủ trong cái việc thực hiện các cái dự án mà thuộc vốn đầu tư của chính phủ. Yeah. Đấy là cái hình thức project management delivery system. Yeah. Nói chung là các cái dự án đó đều là tất cả các dự án với nguồn ngân sách nhà nước thì đều là do các ban quản lý thực thi. Ở các tỉnh có ban quản lý tỉnh, ban quản lý huyện, có cả ban quản lý xã nữa. Yeah. Thế thì tất cả cái đấy đều do ban quản lý thực hiện hết và nhà nước chỉ quản lý về mặt giấy tờ. Yeah, that is one idea, one example of the PM of delivery system. Okay. So, and of course, the project management organization, he will hire the consultant, he hire the design professional, construction professional as he wants. Yeah, yes. And of course, the owner can involve a little bit, like he can give approval. Yeah, the PM must report the work to the owner, and the owner will approve, will make decision for some problem. But anyway, the project manager organization will responsible for the work. Yeah, okay, that is the idea. Okay, see here one example of the relationships. Okay, we have the PM here, and below we have here the DBB. Okay, the DBB. And the work of the project manager here, I list here, that is, yeah, you see here, you have here the phase of the project, okay? The function of project management we learned before: planning, organizing, staffing, directing, controlling. And at every phase of the project, that is the work of project manager organization, yeah? Okay, so that means that project manager organization is control everything, manage everything in during the project process. Okay, yeah. So we will not discuss about it because it's very clear here. Okay. Okay, we have another delivery system, turnkey. Turnkey is that is with the turnkey delivery system. They apply, normally they use a fixed price contract. We will speak about the type of contract later at the next section of this chapter. Okay, but in the turnkey delivery system, normally they apply the fixed price contract. And the contractor takes responsibility for the entire project without participation of the owner, by the owner. That means that with this kind of delivery system, the owner doesn't take part in the work. Yeah, he does only give money to the contractor, and the contractor perform the work, everything for the work, everything in the project, and turn back the product to the owner. Okay, so that's what we call the turnkey. When the contractor takes responsibility for the entire project, you see here they perform everything. Yeah, they perform the design, they perform the procurement, directing, commissioning, yeah, everything. The contractor do it. Okay. So when it's complete, when the project is completed, the key to the project is turned over to the owner. The owner pays and the contract is closed out. That is the idea, yeah, of the turnkey. I think you know about it. I think in Vietnam there is not many projects that apply to turnkey. I can't find out any big project that is turnkey project. Yeah, but we have some project performed by EPC. Okay, later please find out the differences between EPC and turnkey. Yeah. Please find out the information and tell me next time. What is the difference between EPC and turnkey? In Vietnam, there is some project they apply to the EPC delivery systems, but the turnkey I can't find out any project which apply the turnkey. But EPC, yes, there is some projects. So please tell me what is the difference between EPC and turnkey, and what project in Vietnam they apply the EPC. Find information and answer it next time. Okay?
Yes.
So, okay. I think we make a break. We make a break. We make a break now, and then we can continue about the comparisons between the turnkey and the design build. We know that with design build, the owner hire a company, a design build company to perform the whole work for him. Okay, perform the design to construction. And with the turnkey also there is a company to perform the work for the owner. But what is the difference between them? The same is a contractor is responsible for design and construction, that is same. But what is the difference? The difference is within the turnkey. In the turnkey, the responsibilities of contractor are broader. Yeah, not only the construction design and constructions, but also includes the project financing, procurement, other tasks not generally within the design build scope. Okay, with design build, the owner take part in some during the process. Yeah, take part in the process, and he involved much more. But with the turnkey, the contractor must control the whole work by himself, and he do many work that is not included in the design build. And also sometimes he have to pay for the work first before the owner pay him later. Yeah. And there is no participant of the owner for the turnkey. That's the difference between design and build. The contract in turnkey contract. So the owner is bound by contract to buy the project upon completion with serious legal consequence for rejecting the completed project. Okay, so this is very clear. When the owner decides the turnkey delivery system, that means that he leave the work to the contractor, and therefore he have to receive the products and pay money without any rejecting. Yeah, he cannot say that, yeah, this is not good as I required, it is not suitable and anything, so, and refuse to pay. That cannot be, and he will have a very punishment. Yeah, that is a very big problem for him if he reject to receive the products. Okay, and any change the owner want to make during the process will take cost. That means that from the beginning, there is a fixed price between the owner and the contractor. And therefore, during the process, if there is some change required by the owner, there must be some other change order, and this take cost. He have to pay more money to the contractor. That is the idea. Okay. Okay. That is the key some aspect. And if you want to find more information, you can read the book by yourself. Okay. So okay, PPP. PPP we speak about it before. Yeah, PPP, that is a project between the owner agency, a government agency, and the private sector company, and to perform the work such as for the public use. Yeah, for infrastructure, transportation network, schools, parks, hospital, for example. Okay. And the private sector will finance, design, build, operate, manage projects, and transfer, and for after a very long period, for example, 25 years, yeah. And there are some types of PPP you see here. Normally in Vietnam, we apply to BOT, yeah, build, operate, transfer. But in theory, we have some types like this. DBO, DBOT, yeah, okay. So that is some types. The advantage, what is this advantage and disadvantage? Okay, so I think that it will read it later. Okay, you will read later. I think this is, if you have some questions, then ask me, but I think this is not really important delivery system. Okay, this normally involved for the government project. Okay, so you read it later, and if you have questions, then ask me later. Okay, so this is the summaries. The summaries of the on the delivery system I mentioned above. Actually, there are some other kinds of delivery systems. Yeah, and from these fundamental delivery system, there is many other type of delivery system that can apply in real. Yeah, but we know the fundamental ones, and then we will understand the other ones. Okay, these are some summarize. Yeah, the figure, advantage, and limitations. So you will read it by yourself. Yeah. Okay. So okay, when we want to consider, when we want to choose, when the owner want to choose the delivery system applies for the project, what factor he need to consider? Yeah, that is there are some points I list here. For example, the construction speed. If construction speed or maybe the project time, project duration, if the time is not so much, he will not choose a DBB. Yeah, maybe he choose a DB, yeah, or project manager. For example, if you want, he consider the project duration, change order. For example, if from the beginning, if the project, it is very difficult for the owner to state very clear the project scope, yeah, or the project description. So it is he think that he will maybe make many changes during the process. So he will not choose a turnkey, for example. He can choose a design build, for example. Okay, so that is some example. And this also relates to the construction contract we study later. Depend, okay, there is some factors, the quality control, cost control, the risk. Yeah, the owner want to think about the risk, the level of the risk, the complexity of the project. Yeah, that is some ideas. Yeah, some factors. And the number of contracts, the selection criteria, relationship of the owner to contractor in terms of payment. Okay, so everything here will be the factory. The owner need to think about it, about them when you want to decide a delivery system. Okay, now you know about the features, the advantages, disadvantage of every delivery system. So you can choose this. Okay. Okay. So you see that this one comparison between the design build and design build. We can see that the time, the duration when they apply the design build is shorter. Yeah, shorter than the design build. Yeah, design build. But and you can see that from the beginning, when they want to choose a design build company, they have to estimate the cost very early in the beginning. Yeah. Here the price can be estimated during the bidding process here. Okay, so as I told you before, there are many factors need to be considered, not only the time, but also the many other project scope, project complexity, yeah. So therefore, they need to decide which one they suitable for the project. Okay. Okay. Now we speak of the contract. We speak about the contract, construction contract, hợp đồng xây dựng. Yeah. Do you know any decree, law, legislation, document in Vietnam? They require they state about the construction contract. Do you know any law document in Vietnam?
We were 37.
37.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. The decree 37, yeah, về hợp đồng xây dựng required. Okay. So if you want to if you want to more understand about the requirement of Vietnamese government, you can read the law document. Okay, but here I just give you some main information about the construction contract. Okay, but now we speak about the definitions. Construction contract is a written civil contract between an employer and contractor in order to perform part or entire work of a construction project. We can say employer and contractor, or you can say employer is a buyer and contractor is a seller. Yeah, contractor, subcontractor, vendors, they are seller. They sell their service, and the owner, he is a buyer. Yeah, owner and main contractor, that is the seller and buyer. Or contractor, prime contractor, and subcontractor. Yeah, they are the seller and buyer and seller. Okay, so even in general word, they can say seller and buyer. Okay, but here I use the word employer and contractor. Yeah, employer is the buyer and contractor is the seller. So employer here can be the owner or general contractor or prime contractor. Okay, between the prime contractor and the subcontractor. So this one is the employer. Okay, the contractor can be general contractor or subcontractor. Okay, depend. Prime contract. Prime contract is a construction contract between the owner and general contractor. Subcontract is between the general contractor and subcontractor. Okay, so please remember this definition we use in construction field. Okay, subcontract, prime contract. Okay, contract price. Contract price is the amount the employer commit to paying the contractor in order to perform work. Yeah. So okay, in the contract document there is a statement about the contract, about the money, about the amount of money the employer must pay the contractor, or the prime contractor must pay the subcontractor. So that's the contract price. Okay. So there are four types of construction contract. That is a very common one. Lump sum, unit price, cost plus, time and materials. With lump sum contract, you can hear the other word, fixed price contract. unit price, that is mutual and value contract. Cost plus, or this the cost plus here that can be belong to the common word, that is cost reimbursable. Yeah, cost reimbursable. In the cost reimbursable group, there are some types, and cost plus is one type of cost reimbursable. Okay, time and materials. Always I say reimbursable here. Okay, we have 4 types here. Lump sum fixed price. I think you know about it. Yeah, the fixed price. That is very very common. Yeah, common contract price. Fixed price, the price is the total amount of money is fixed from the beginning. Yeah, and this fixed amount, pre-agreed fixed amount, must be include the direct cost. Direct cost is the cost paid for laborers, materials, equipment, and subcontractors. And indirect cost, that is a fair supervision, fair office, equipment maintenance, general overhead cost, and profit. So there are three main costs that here. That must be concluded in the lump sum price. Okay, and advantages. We will speak about the application of this type of contract later. But now we speak about the advantage and disadvantage of this type of contract. Can you figure out some advantage and disadvantage for the owner and contractor with this type of contract? I listed here already. Yeah. Do you have anything you don't understand? I think it's clear. Okay, when we speak about the disadvantage to the owner with the lump sum price, risk of poor quality. Yeah, risk of poor quality. Of course, when there is a stated fixed price from the beginning, the contractor, when he perform the work, he try to save money. Yeah, anyway, he will be paid that amount of money. So he tried to save money. He tried to reduce many work, many tasks, so that he can save money. Yeah. So the owner may face the problem of poor quality for the product. Yeah, that is the idea. Okay. High cost and long time to prepare tenders. Of course, in order to estimate the fixed price, the owners must be very clear about the work. If he doesn't clear, he is not so clear about the project scope, project task, maybe he has to pay the amount of money that is higher than the amount of money that is actual to be take by the work. Yeah. If he don't understand about the work, he doesn't understand. The owner doesn't understand about the project work. Yeah, that's clear about it. Isn't clear about it. The contractor can prepare a high price. Yeah, the high price. So therefore, the owner must pay the very high money, a lot of money. Yeah, yeah, that is, although in reality it is not cost such high amount of money. Okay, so therefore it is may take high cost, and also in order to prepare the tenders, the owner must it takes times. Okay, any variation from original plans requires change order. Yeah, that is the idea. Um, if there is a fixed price already, like the turnkey, the fixed price is already stated. So therefore, if there is some trends in the project scope of work, there is some trends of any there is any new requirement from the owner. So there must be a change orders provision, and it takes time and money for the owner to the owner. Yeah, so that is the idea. So there is some disadvantage for the owner and for the contractor. For the contractor, what is the disadvantage for the contractor? I think the advantage you understand about it. Okay, you understand about it. Yeah. The disadvantage, the payments are not as large if the contractor gets into difficulties. That is a cost. Yeah, that is a risk for the contractor. If the work is, if it takes more money than the fixed price, so that is a fault of the contractor, and he have to pay it by himself. Yeah, okay, and he also have to prepare the tender to submit. Yeah, the document to submit to the owner. That is take time and take time. Okay, so that is the idea of the lump sum application. So this lump sum contract suitable for projects which can be completely designed and whose quantities can be definable at the beginning of the project. That means that the scope of work, the quantity of work must be clear. As I told you before, it must be clear. And then they can estimate the price as exact as possible. Yeah, more exactly. So therefore, they can apply the fixed price. Okay. For example, buildings construction. I think in for the small project of building construction, they can apply the fixed price. Okay. Can you give me some example that is not suitable for lump sum contract? Which type of work, which type of project that is not suitable for the lump sum contract?
I think for example, in if a project that need a long time to complete, it can be affected by material change. The market of material will be changed if project it take a long time to complete.
Okay. Yeah, that is one idea. Not only about the material, but the long-term project. Yes, long-term projects will face many problems. Yeah, we have many risks during the construction process, and long-term project will face more problems than short-term project. So therefore, yes, as I agree with you. Long-term projects is not suitable with lump sum. That is one idea. Yeah, and but any other ideas?
I think a project with high quality should not use a lump sum contract.
High quality, yeah. Because you know about the disadvantage is made poor or low quality. Okay. Yeah. One example is about the earthwork. With the earthwork, it's very difficult to estimate the fixed price from the beginning. Earthwork.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, earthwork. Yeah, no one knows what happened. What is the volume of earth? Yeah, it's very difficult. Yeah, earthwork. I think that is very not suitable with the lump sum. Okay, that is some ideas. Okay, unit price. Any of you know about the unit price or mutual and value contract? Any of you
Unit.
have experience on it?
Yeah.
Can you give me an example and can you tell us your experience about the fixed price, about the unit price? Sorry.
Alo.
Oh, yes. Who say yes? Who will just say yes? Then tell the class your experience. Okay. No answers. What is the unit price contract? Contractor will be paid as the project proceeds by requiring that the actual quantities of finished product be measured and then multiplied by per unit price. Yeah. That means that the total price is not fixed from the beginning, but the quantities. The contractor will be paid based on the quantities of work. Owner and contractor thus only agree with each other the per unit price, not the total price, but only the per unit price. And from the beginning, during the bidding process, the price stated in the contract, that is the per unit price multiplied with the estimated quantities. From the beginning, they will estimate the quantities and they agree with each other the per unit price, and then the bid price will be get by multiply them. Okay, multiplying these two price. Okay, beautiful. And the payment price after the work finished, the project finished, the payment price, the actual payment price will be recalculated by multiplying the per unit price and the actual quantities. Okay, the actual quantities. So, okay, per unit price, there are two types of per unit price, the fixed per unit price and adjustable per unit price. The fixed one. The fixed one, that means the unit price is not change. Yeah, it's not change from the beginning to the end. Adjustable. The adjustable price it can be adjusted account for the inflation or according to or because of some other ideas, for example, the trends of the project, scope of work or something. Yeah. So that means we have two possibilities, fixed per unit price and adjustable per unit price. Trong cái nghị định 37 của chúng ta, người ta sẽ gọi là đơn giá cố định và đơn giá thay đổi. Yeah. Đó là cái loại hợp đồng đơn giá cố định và đơn giá thay đổi. Yeah. So this is the idea of okay. So the per unit price also includes the direct cost, indirect cost, profit. Yeah. That is the same as the total price. The same as this price must include the indirect cost, the direct cost and profit. I will explain you. Okay, overheats. Have you ever heard about the overheat cost? General overheat cost or the overheat cost? Have you ever heard about it? Do you have any idea about it? No idea? Okay, so I will explain it more in detail when we learn when we study the chapter cost management. Okay, when we study about the cost management. The overhead, yeah, I just say in general. General head cost is the cost paid for the general activity of the company. Yeah, that is not included in the indirect cost or direct cost. Yeah, for example, about the insurance activities, bond insurance, or the hoặc là các công tác phí chẳng hạn. Okay, yeah, that is the idea. So overhead cost, that is the amount of money for the general activity of the company. Yeah. Okay, so that is the idea. Okay, so the contractor is paid only for item on the quantity list. So you see here that is one example of quantity, two example of quantities. Only the item list here will be paid. So therefore the contractor must prepare it in a detail and enough, yeah, supplement list. Okay, so he will state here the quantity of the work, the unit price, and the bid price. Yeah, yeah, that is the bid price, that is the unit price, per unit price, and that is the quantity of work. Okay, so um, later, when the construction process is performed in reality, if the actual quantity varies substantially from the estimated one, so the condition of the contract provide for a means of adjusting unit price appropriately. That means that is based on the agreement between the owner and the contractor. Yeah, the agreement. The per unit price can be assessed. Yeah, if the actual quantities varies much from the estimated one, so the unit price can be assessed. So we speak about it before. That we have two options: the fixed and the adjustable. Okay, so that is the idea. Example. Yeah, for example, for a piling work, in the contract, they estimate that they have 60 piles and the quantity of work is 12 meter per pile. So the total work quantity of work is 720 meter piling. And the agreed per unit price $150 per unit per meter. So the bid price will be like this. Yeah, $108,000. But the actual quantity is during the actual quantity they have to pile is 740. So the payment price will be like this. Okay, so that is one example to recalculate. Yeah, that is the bid price and payment price. So that is the idea. Okay, I think we can make a break. We're so tired now. Okay?
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
make a break. You can read the advantage and disadvantage, and you ask me if you have some questions about it. Okay. Hello. Oh. So we come back to the lesson.
Okay.
Come back to work. Okay. Do you have any question about the advantage and disadvantage of the unit-price contract? Any questions? Advantage?
No, I think it's very clear.
Yeah, I think it's clear. It's not so difficult. Okay, so unit price and fixed price, I think is not difficult to understand. Okay, we speak about the cost plus. Cost plus. Cost plus is one type of cost reimbursable. Okay, one type of. That is, sometimes you can hear the word cost reimbursable. Okay, cost reimbursable. So cost plus. Cost plus is the owner pays the cost related to the project plus a fee that covers profit and non-reimbursable overhead costs. So you see here, the payment price will be a cost related directly to the project and a fee. The fee here can be a fixed fee or can be a percentage of process cost. And the fee here included the profit and the contractor corporate overhead. Overhead, I explained you before. Yeah, so that is overhead of the contractor company. Yeah, okay. So that is a way they okay. So what is advantage and disadvantage? I think this one is a little bit. Do you know any project that applies this kind of contract? The owner pays the cost related to the project plus a fee. Okay. So what is the advantage? Advantage to the owner. The work can begin the construction. So can begin the construction early in the design phase using the phase construction approach. Do you remember the phase construction I mentioned before? Okay, they can apply a part, they can finish a part of design and then they perform the construction during performing design of the next part. Okay, so that's the phase construction. So with this type contract, with this phase construction organization, if they can apply the cost plus contract, okay, the contract that simply defines reimbursable costs and the anyway the fixed fee to the contractor. This fixed fee is defined from the beginning. Okay, that's the agreement between the owner and the contractor. So therefore, the contractor will try to finish the work as early as possible, so that he will not face more fee. He will not pay more money because due to the prolong of the project time. Okay, that is the non-reimbursable overhead expense and recur. Yeah. So có nghĩa ở đây có nghĩa là gì ạ? Bởi vì cái phí nó đã được cố định ngay từ đầu, cho nên là những cái nhà thầu người ta sẽ cố gắng hoàn thành những công việc càng nhanh càng tốt. Vì khi mà kéo dài thời gian thì các cái phí mà không được hoàn trả, cái phí vận hành không được hoàn trả, nó sẽ nhiều lên. Như vậy thì nó có thể như vậy là sẽ làm cho họ sẽ bị thiệt hại, đúng không? So that is a motivation for the contractor. Okay, that is advantage to the owner. What is the disadvantage? The disadvantage to the owner is the lack of definition of total project cost until the project has been completed. Yeah, that is the idea. Yeah, that is the idea. From the beginning, it is the owner doesn't know what is the total cost. Only after finish the work, he will know what is the total cost. Okay, cost plus fee. The owner need to define project scope and size reasonably firmly. Fixed fee can be defined. Okay, because they would use a fixed fee, so he merged from the beginning. He tried to define the scope and size, project scope and size firmly. Try to fix it firmly so that they can estimate the fixed fee. Yeah. Contractor may scheme on quality because the fee will be the same. Yeah, that is the idea. The same as a fixed total. So the contractor maybe they were try to reduce the work, many works in order to save money. It's the same. Yeah, this happened to the same here. May scheme on quality because percentage may lead to overspending of contractor. That means that the project cost is clear, but the fee is a percentage of the cost. Yeah, maybe the percentage of the cost, so that the contractor will try to make the project cost, yeah, higher. Yeah, maybe that's higher. He have no motivation to reduce the cost, but when the cost higher, so he get more fee. Yeah, that is so any that can be a disadvantage to the owner. Okay. To the contractor. The advantage to the contractor is since the risk of course increase to the owner. Yeah, with the fixed fee, with the fixed lump sum price contract, the risk is the main part of risk the contractor will face the much part of the risk when that is lump sum contract. But with cost plus, some part of the risk will be transferred to the contract owner. Yeah, so that is one advantage to the contractor. The disadvantage, financial rewards for innovative construction methods leading to cost saving and for the owner's benefit, not for the contractors. Do you understand this? Do you understand this?
Yes.
Can you explain it?
For example, if in the construction process, if you have any innovative to do the work better and saving the time. Yes, because this contract they will the financial will be at the end of complete project based on the per unit with the quantity. So when
not per unit quantity. That is not per unit quantity. That is the project cost, the total cost already from the beginning, but plus a fee.
Yeah,
that
yes.
is not unit price. The price. Remember that. Okay, but your idea is okay. Yeah.
Yes.
So okay, I understand what you mean. Okay. Okay, this is one. Actually, this is not a very big disadvantage. But that is one idea. Yeah, the financial rewards for innovative construction methods leading to cost saving for the owner's benefit. Yeah, that is one idea. Yeah, if they apply innovative methods and that they can save the cost. So save the cost here will be the benefit of the owner. Yeah, that is good plus. Okay, that's clear. So we have some variation of basic cost plus. That is one variation. The cost plus with a guarantee maximum price, GMP. That can be suited to project with well-defined scope or turnkey project. And cost plus have the basic cost plus I explained you before, and now there is some variation of the basic cost plus. That's what they call it cost plus with a CIP, yeah, and cost plus with a fixed price. So we will see an example. A cost plus fixed fee contract for building project. From the beginning, they estimate the project's cost is 15 million euro. The fixed fee is 1.8 million euro. Okay, that is the fixed fee. That is not percentage. Fixed fee and project cost. That is from the beginning. Okay, that is fine. But they state in the contract that they want to have a guaranteed maximum price of 17.5 million euro. What do you want at the target price? 15 and 25 million euro. That is the target price. That is the maximum price. That means that if the final project cost smaller than the target price, then 25% saving cost will be paid to the contractor as bonus. If the final project cost greater than the target price, then 25% of its cost is penalty for the contractor. Do you understand this example?
Yes, so in my opinion, about that sentence, if a final project cost exceed more than 25%, the owner just pay for you maximum year.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay. So the class.
Hello.
Ok, nghe cả lớp vẫn nghe được. Tuyết đang nói đúng không?
Dạ vâng.
Ok,
Uh,
so
is my opinion about that sentence. The owner will penalty if the final project cost exceed more than 25%. The owner just pay for you maximum 20%. Something that's more than 25%, you suffer. The contractor will suffer. Yeah, in my opinion.
okay. So I want to ask you the class some questions. What is the guaranteed maximum price mean? What does the price, the guaranteed maximum price mean?
Royalties.
17.5 million euro. What does this number means for this project?
Just include a reserve cost.
No. Okay, according to the contract, as normal, the owners will pay the contractor 16.8 million euro. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, that is a protect cost and the fixed fee. That is a normal price. That is in reality. Finally, normally the owner will pay the contractor this number. Okay, but in the contract they state the maximum price of 17.5 million euro. Why? Because the owner want to be ensured that the total price of the project will not exceed this price. Yeah, because we remember the disadvantage of this method. If you don't have a guaranteed maximum price, yeah, if finally the actual project cost contractor only 17.5 million euro. Okay.
Yeah.
In case the price is higher than 17.5 million euro, the contractor have to pay it. Yeah. In case the total price, the cost and fixed fee, the cost and fixed fee is higher than this number. So the contractor had to pay himself. The owner don't have responsible for it. That is the meaning of guarantee maximum price. The target price here is lower than the contract price. Okay, the contract price is 16.8 million. The target price is only 15. That means that is the target that the owner and the contractor, the owner try to reach the target. If the final project cost smaller, the target price here we speak about the project cost. We don't speak about the fixed fee. The fixed fee is I'm sorry, we speak of the total, I'm sorry. The ticket price, yeah, okay, 15 and 25 million euro. If the final cost smaller than this, so the saving cost will be 25 saving cost will be paid to the contractor as bonus. Okay, so he has bonus. And if the final cost greater than this number, target price, so the 25% exit cost is penalty for the contractor. So that is the idea of the target price. Wait a minute. Okay. I'm sorry that the target price here is just only the cost, not the fee. Yeah, not included in the fee. Why? The target price here is the target price of target project cost price, not the total price. Do you understand? Do you understand?
Ôi, đoạn này cô giải thích tiếng Việt.
Ok, rồi tôi sẽ biết tiếng Việt. Ok. Cô xin lỗi là cái con số này 16,8 này chúng ta sẽ không quan tâm đến nó, bởi vì chúng ta không quan tâm đến nó bởi vì ở đây với cái ví dụ này chúng ta sẽ thấy như thế này nhá. Cái fixed fee này là một con số không thay đổi rồi, chắc chắn là sẽ bị trả cái fixed fee này. Với cái loại hợp đồng này thì nó sẽ có một cái giá trị là project cost là 15 triệu euro và một cái fixed fee là 1,8 triệu. Như vậy cái fixed fee này là không bao giờ thay đổi. Con số chúng ta quan tâm đấy chỉ là con số 15 triệu đấy thôi. Được chưa? Nếu như trong quá trình xây dựng thực tế mà nhà thầu làm mà quá trình làm mà nó vượt quá cái con số này nhá, bởi vì con số này không phải là con số cố định mà con số này là con số ước tính ban đầu thôi, cho nên là nếu như trường hợp nhiều hơn thì chủ đầu tư phải trả nhiều hơn. Nên một cái nhược điểm của phương pháp này như chúng ta đã bàn ở lúc trước, đó là cái giá trị cuối cùng của cái dự án thì chủ đầu tư không được biết trước, cái total cost cuối cùng không biết trước, cho nên người ta mới đặt ra một cái giá cố định, một cái giá tối đa đó là 17,5 triệu euro. Được chưa? Tức là cái con số 15 triệu này là con số trong hợp đồng và cái giá tối đa phải sẽ trả là 17,5 triệu euro và không được quá, nếu như quá là nhà thầu sẽ phải tự chi trả lấy. Và chủ đầu tư chỉ chắc chắn được rằng là gì, cái project cost của tôi tối đa chỉ là 17,5 triệu, nhưng mà cái con số mà người ta muốn đạt tới đó là 15,25 triệu. Tức là gì, cố gắng làm sao cái giá trị của cái project cost nó chỉ đến mức là 15,25 triệu thôi, là tối đa thôi. Được chưa? Không quá 15,25 triệu, đây là cái giá cái mục tiêu của họ, được chưa? Nếu như mà cái giá trị xây dựng thực tế, cái quá trình cuối cùng cái project cost nhé, chúng ta chỉ nói đến cost này thôi nhé, nó nhỏ hơn 15,25 triệu này, đúng không ạ? Thì cái khoảng chênh lệch giữa cái giá thực tế và 15,25 triệu này sẽ được chia cho 25% cái khoản chênh lệch đó sẽ được trả cho nhà thầu như là một cái thưởng. Còn nếu như giá trị thực tế mà lớn hơn 15,25 thì họ có thể chia cái excess cost này. Cái khoảng vượt quá này sẽ khoảng 25% là sẽ nhà thầu sẽ phải trả, 75% là chủ đầu tư trả. Tất nhiên là lớn hơn 15,25 nhưng vẫn phải nhỏ hơn 17,5 triệu. 17,5 là con số tối đa rồi, không bao giờ vượt quá là nhà thầu phải chịu hết. Nhưng trong khoảng từ 15,25 đến 17,5 thì cái khoảng vượt qua đấy sẽ một phần sẽ do nhà thầu chịu, bởi vì đấy là vượt quá cái target price, cho nên nhà thầu phải chịu một phần và chủ đầu tư sẽ chịu phần còn lại. Được chưa? Cho nên họ mới đặt ra đây là một số cái biến tướng của cái basic cost plus đấy, để khi họ có một cái guarantee maximum price này thì sẽ làm cho cái chủ đầu tư được đảm bảo hơn là cái giá trị cái dự án này của tôi nó chỉ đến thế này là tối đa. Được chưa? Nó chỉ đến thế này là tối đa thôi. Và tôi cố gắng làm sao mà nó chỉ đạt được đến 15,25 triệu. Được chưa? Còn cái fixed fee này là cái cố định rồi. Cái cộng cái chi phí fix này là cái không thể thay đổi, chỉ có cái project cost này là người ta cần quan tâm, cái con số cuối cùng và cái con số target. Đây là một cái ví dụ. Tất nhiên là trong thực tế thì ở các em học về các cái lump sum này, hay cái cost plus này, hay cả cái cost plus này, hay cái lump sum, hay unit price, mọi thứ đều có những cái thay đổi cả. Tất cả là tùy thuộc vào cái agreement, cái hợp đồng, cái sự đồng ý giữa chủ đầu tư và nhà thầu. Nhưng tuy nhiên với cái unit price với cái unit price, ví dụ với cái lump sum price hay là cái unit price contract mà với cái fixed per unit price ấy, tức là cái giá đơn giá cố định ấy, nhưng cái đấy muốn thay đổi được thì phải chủ đầu tư, người ta sẽ phải chịu cái phần đấy. Được chưa? Nếu như change order, hoặc là nếu như nhà thầu mà quá cái lump sum, đối với quá cái lump sum mà nếu như nhà thầu thì nhà thầu phải trao đổi với chủ đầu tư để xem có được trả thêm không. Tất nhiên cần đấy là phải change orders, đúng không ạ? Còn về lý thuyết là đã lump sum hay là đã fixed price per unit thì là sẽ không có sự thay đổi. Được chưa? Tất nhiên đấy là cái sự trao đổi. Được chưa? Còn đây là biến tướng của cost plus. Biến tướng của cost plus là để cho người ta có những cái đơn giá mà người ta đảm bảo rằng là tôi sẽ không phải trả quá cái chi phí này. Và ngoài ra có những cái điều kiện để làm cho cái nhà thầu người ta làm việc nó đạt đến cái hiệu quả tốt hơn bằng cách đặt ra target price. Đấy là cái ba cái loại cost plus hay là unit price. Lần sau buổi học sau chúng ta sẽ học đến cái loại cuối cùng là cái loại time and materials này, được chưa? Thì chúng ta sẽ học sau, hôm nay hơi muộn rồi. Đó, thế thì hôm nay như vậy. Còn tất nhiên là trong thực tế sẽ còn những cái loại khác nữa, các em có thể tìm hiểu trong sách và trong các cái tài liệu tiếng Anh sẽ có thêm một số loại nữa, nhưng mà những cái loại tôi giới thiệu ở đây là loại cơ bản. Hiểu đúng không ạ? Tất nhiên là ở Việt Nam mình thì cái phổ biến nhất thì cũng vẫn là cái để quản lý được cái chất lượng của dự án thì bao giờ chủ đầu tư cũng có thuê một tư vấn giám sát, đúng không ạ? Việt Nam mình dựa thế, rồi trong truyền thống là thuê bên tư vấn thiết kế, sau đó là đến đấu thầu và thi công và có một ông tư vấn giám sát, để bất cứ cái hình thức truyền thống là như vậy. Tất nhiên nó còn biến tướng nhiều thứ khác nữa. Đấy thì trong thực tế xây dựng có biến tướng, nhưng mà cái mà cô dạy ở đây nó là những cái cơ bản nhất để chúng ta hiểu. Khi nó có biến tướng thì nó vẫn có những kiến thức cơ bản chúng ta đã học được. Ok, thế hôm nay chúng ta dừng ở đây nhá. Cả lớp nếu như mà về các bạn cũng đã nên đọc thêm, nếu như có gì thắc mắc thì